Research me correctly, I think it's at the 4 o'clock hour. So we're kicking off garden season, and as promised, Mornings with Pat and Dan are going to have a lot of previews. This is indoor outdoor. It is 55 inches tall. It's really quite fabulous in person. It's an artificial pampas grass. It comes in the grower's pot. You can put it in the ground. You can put it in another pot if you really want to. Sold out when we had it in January. You have waited an entire year, so we brought you another color. And for the very first day, it is being presented at a sale price. A sale price, bringing it down to 5 months at $10.73. Or again, remember, all day long, Q card, 6 easy pays. So 6 easy pays if you want to go ahead, and that might be worth it. That way you can get more than one. I'm one of our favorite people in the world, Janine Graphic here. Hi, Miss Janine. Happy garden kickoff.
I know, I can't believe it.
I know, I feel like I've been waiting forever. I don't know why I think this winter for me, although it hasn't been bad yet.
Right, knock on wood.
It just feels like I just need some spring.
Well,
these are gorgeous.
They are. I mean, after Christmas, I'm ready for summer anyway. So bring on the spring. Yes.
I love it. If you don't know Janine, she has her own collection on QVC, and more to come that we're looking forward to for the holidays. But she also is really well versed when it comes to how to decorate indoors and outdoors.
Yeah.
And this is such an easy way to be able to do it. And these look so real in person. They're so fun.
They're beautiful. This is my kind of gardening, if you will, because I kind of have a purple thumb. So these are beautiful replicas of real ornamental grass, which is some of the most majestic looking pieces for your garden, but this is indoor and outdoor. So these are truly designed to go outside in the weather. Don't worry about it, it's mold resistant, fade resistant. So it really has that beautiful longevity, and it creates that lush layered look that any other true botanical can give you.
Well, we'll talk about the colors because there's a new color. So you can see the purple is absolutely stunning and amazing. Imagine that in your yard or in your patio somewhere, or maybe you have, you know, that wonderful little patio room, lanai. And then we have the cream color, which is really very soft and lovely. That's almost like a soft yellow.
It is. It's really beautiful.
Look at the pink. Like
there's
there,
touches of pink that come through in here.
So good.
Yes. You can actually feel them with your eyes. Look at the texture that you're getting. The plumes are just so magnificent. You're getting 6 plumes. And then we've got that brand new color in front of me and you, which is the rose. We're calling it the rose?
Rose.
Yeah, the rose. So it has like almost like a ombre, a pink rose effect. It's absolutely beautiful. And a real pink plume, a real pink pampas grass is extremely hard to grow. And it doesn't grow anywhere as tall as the plant that we have. So don't bother fretting about how to get that look. You can put them in the ground in your home. And they look so authentic that it's very almost indistinguishable with your real plants.
What I would love you to, I have tall grasses, but then you got to cut them back and you got to do this. And I don't know, I've got one that's huge and another one that's little. I would love to see this with real pampas grass and then put that in there, because this topper on it is just simply
Aren't they
beautiful.
And the longer they're out of the box, they're shapeable, they're wired, so you can pull them apart, you can really kind of manipulate them. But what you're getting is that waterfall, that fountain effect of a full blooming pampas grass. So you get these thin blades that elegantly drape downward. You get that lush layered feel. This is the privacy you've been looking for on your deck, maybe.
Oh, that's perfect.
Right? Put them in the pots, line a couple of them up. This is that space filler that you've always wanted, the little bit of height and color in your garden. Maybe it's that beautiful plant inside, in a, like you said, a lanai, in a Four Seasons room, in a family room. These are just so realistic. The veining, the coloration, the beautiful textures.
Even the feel of the leaf.
Yes.
like as I said, I have a lot of these grasses, none this pretty, trust me, but it has that same kind of dimension and feel and almost sharpness that those leaves have, and they're all like a real one would have. They're all different heights and colors. I mean, and this is going to be fine when it's outside, so you don't have to worry. I mean, look how full the base is.
Isn't it great?
Like a real grass
It's
wood.
sturdy, and it's like a real pampas
They're beautiful.
grass. There you have it in a pot in the kitchen way there, and it fills that spot. It gives you that texture, gives that warmth, that color that we love. Now, that's a color we don't have any longer. Now, the actual grower's pot is PVC, so you can put it right into the soil, into the ground. You could leave it year round depending on where you live. Or like me, I take them out and I put them back in the garage, maybe, you know, the ones I use outside with the lawn furniture, and then bring them back out.
I would do that too if I had them.
I love having them on my deck though, because especially if you want a little bit of that privacy, or you want to fill in that space around your furniture, or even just flank your front door.
Plus bees and all kinds of insects aren't going to come, and you don't have to worry about, do I cut them down? When do I water them? Do they have enough sunshine? You don't have to baby these. Look at the height and the grandeur of these. 500 of you have already decided on what you want, and I will warn you, just like we warn you on anything, but a lot of times when something like this comes in, it's a really hot ticket, and then you don't see it again. So if you are thinking, the reason I'm saying that is if you're thinking about maybe more than one, or as you said, you're using it for privacy, maybe 3 of these in a pot, you know, or 3 of these in their own pots, you may want to go ahead and pick them up now. Hopefully that Easy Pay will help you do that. We do have the 6 Easy Pays. Just use your Q card so you can think about that. 55 inches is a very, very grand scale on this. And these are very thick and very lush. Like, did you ever plant these grasses? They're very thick on the bottom of them. And then you can, with these, earlier we were just playing around, they have wire in them, so you can really bend that. Plus, they have just enough, I mean, it's not windy enough in here, although it is a little cold, that if it was windy enough outside, it will go ahead and move ever so slightly like a real one would.
It does, yeah. It behaves just like a real pampas grass. It's absolutely stunning. These are the pieces that you don't have to worry about. The colors are going to stay true. These are designed by a company that's very well known from Germany, QVC. They bring these to Germany, QVC, and they sell out all the time. So we brought them here. Might be our 3rd year, our 2nd or 3rd year. So popular. You're loving that trend of the faux plant. It's easy gardening. You can even elevate what you already have, what you might be missing with pieces like this. These are actually movie set quality plants, and they're commercial grade. So this is what you might see in the backdrop of your favorite TV show or your movie. But now you can have it in your yard or even in your home. Inside.
Dan and I love it because we asked to be able to give you sneak peeks of programs. We are launching garden today at 4 o'clock. Can we walk around?
Yeah, sure.
Would you mind?
Yeah.
And there you could see how very pretty, whether you're using them inside or outside. Remember, when you get them home, they have, Frank, around the pool or near the pool. That would be so incredibly gorgeous. And then you won't have to worry about if you have dogs or cats or, you know, of somebody eating them or chewing on them.
I have real ones, and they can get out of control.
Yeah, they really do.
And I'm a lazy gardener, so I'm not in there pruning. So in the spring, which is going to happen every year, I'm going to have all the dead stalk, the growth, and then all that new growth is trying to push through, and it looks like a hot mess. Here, it's absolutely stunning. Now, I love it mixed on this with the wicker and the wood pieces. If you love that coastal look, you can create that feel with these. If you love to go to your warmer climates and you want that feel all the time, put them inside the house. But then look how easy.
And that's just one.
Look how full it is. I don't want to block it.
Now, when you get home, you have to manipulate it a little bit because it's going to be squashed because it was living in a box.
Right, so you do. You want to pull them down. You want to have that waterfall drape. That's what the hallmark of the realism. So when you see those real pampas grass growing out in your neighborhoods or where you're traveling, that's the look you want. So just pull them apart. And again, they come already in that grower's pot.
Right.
So you can stick them in maybe your favorite vessel, put some gravel in there to weight it down, and then leave it out. And it looks magnificent.
Yeah, it really, truly does. I mean, that looks stunning. And I would not know that it wasn't real.
And the plumes,
even standing here.
aren't the plumes
Yeah.
so pretty?
And 6 plumes, so it looks very real. We're gonna walk over this way so
Okay.
that you could see it. This is the first day at the sale price, and you're one of the first to shop for this season. Sold out in January of 2019. I wasn't kidding when I told you it takes a long time. You're gonna save $11.35, so go ahead and think about multiples if you can, and maybe even multiple colors.
Yeah, I love mixing the colors. Why not? We love to do that. Now you're getting that height, you're getting the color. These are so real that you would never know that they are not.
Right.
And it's very
You wouldn't
difficult
care.
to plant a pampas grass in a vessel.
In a pot.
Right?
Yeah.
Who's doing that? So this gives you that perfect manicured look, yet it has that realism with that overflow. And then with the plumes, like you said, you can manipulate them, you can change them. So if you have those corners, those spaces, even maybe you want something near the picnic table, or you want it on either side of your front door or in the house. Now, like you said, it's easy gardening. They are on trend. Pampas grass is on fire on Instagram.
Yeah,
Apparently,
that
it's
and a fiddle tree.
a big deal. Weddings, they love using these for weddings now.
How pretty.
Yeah,
Well,
so
1,000 of you have already decided on yours. Hopefully you bought as many as you needed. Just to remind you of the colors again, we have rose, we have purple, and we have cream. Janine,
thanks,
thank
guys.
you. Always a
All right,
pleasure.
good to
Promise
see
you'll
you.
come back.
It's nice to
I
see
will.
you. Are
Happy
you excited about
Sunday.
getting back into gardening again?
I'm so excited.
We're ready.
We are ready.
These are like the